Hey Mo, welcome. I just felt this desperate need to do a quick public service announcement because it's making me crazy. Hey Sarah, um, I'll have to play a video for you. My new name is Conscious Seuss. Let me see if I can pull that video up real quick. We have all the Hate Connie videos, and I remembered I had this one I made from a long time ago. Listen to it real quick. Just a second. Well, I was going to try to turn the screen, but we'll just deal with it this way. Listen to this. This is used under fair use for how not to be drunk on YouTube and make a fool of yourself. Criticism, commenting, reaction. What BHB really thinks of me.
True story. This chick, Constant Seuss, I'm giving you the plug, bitch. You know it's eating me alive to give you the plug because I can't stand an ass. And excuse my language for every person that's praying for me right now for saying my right? God bless me. This bitch has put me through the ringers. Now she decides to do her due diligence. Now! A year fucking later. And it's like, Savage was like, oh, so-and-so got arrested for this. And then what do you see? Like, I didn't even know this chick was a friend of mine, right? Because, she's been so bound and bent and determined to destroy me. And I have been saying the truth for over a year. And here I'm having to listen to her saying, oh, yeah, she was arrested for that, but it was dismissed. Just like every other charge.
Yeah, but you lied and said you're found not guilty. There's a difference.
She has, it's irritating her for her to have to say that. But at least she's looking in, and at least she's being smart, and at least she's actually realizing everything I've said has been the truth. I haven't lied about shit. Can you imagine a woman that hates me that much that she flipped out and cried literally on White Rabbit's channel because I was like, what have I done to you? And she could not explain one thing I've done to her. Literally, I'm not looking at her background, right? I'm not calling her college to find out if she, I don't care about her. Like if she lived another day tomorrow, if she literally dropped off the face of the earth tomorrow, people are going to be saying, well, you're so horrible. No, I really don't care if that woman lives or dies. I'm going on the record as Bullhorn Betty on the Bullhorn Betty channel at 3:19 in the morning and say if Constance Seuss literally died tomorrow, I would probably have a fucking party.
So Sarah, my new name is Constance Seuss. Conscious Seuss. Yeah, silly girl. That is all like half truth. Fizz can tell you, the bitch left the panel before I could even talk, and nobody cried on panel. She ran away. Bullhorn Betty says, I found all kinds of videos today. I found the original videos of Andrew screaming at me. So I'm going to clip those better, and cut out the background music. so you can understand them. I got Ernie talking shit to me, and I got one of Mama T. Yeah, she was drunk. In her defense, she was drunk. Okay, let's get to the breaking news that's driving me crazy. I am so tired of seeing these women piss and moan around about Jimbo and Kemper being so foul to them, talking so bad to them, being horrible to them, and hide behind their gender. This is a screenshot of Lori's video today. The videos will stop when you stop bashing, lying, doxing, threatening women online. Oops. Stupid thing play. Every woman you disrespect with vile names, for everyone you have stalked, doxed, and lied on, there will be the same for you. Come here and spend some time in our county jail. Prayers to everyone that has been affected by these two men and their subscribers. Then you got old Spicy Disaster. Let me find it. It's just ridiculous. I hope I put it. There it is. Good. But it didn't come up. Now she is making a, I don't know how many part series video of all the Nasty Men series. I'm not going to play it. I'm going to just get to the bad part of it.
So much more space.
Really? So Mama T's over there trying to make fun of the way that we spelled the live streams. Fat bitches will go crying and try to report it and all kinds of shit.
So you get the idea. Yeah. The vile men of YouTube. And now I guess Charlie's having woman problems, and on his profile I just seen, I guess has something went down with him and Dragon Mama. I don't know about all that, but there's like, Charlie, don't you start being one of these vile men that talk about women. Let me tell you, ladies, a strong woman does not sit up here and talk shit and think she can do anything she wants to and then run and hide because she's a woman. You can't say anything about me. I'm a woman. If you say anything to me, I'm going to call you a vile man, and then everybody's going to hate you because of how you treat women. That's not how it works. Yeah. She's got, she doesn't make like she makes silly videos. I mean, Sarah said, Constance, did you change your Cash App? The one on your screen says Connie instead of Connie KR. Well, good thinking, Sarah. I didn't. I'll just take that down. Jay said, I only heard one side talking vile, and it's not Jimbo and Kemper. I know. And yes, hi, Patricia. We do have a voice, but what we don't have is a reason to hide behind our gender when we do stupid shit. I mean, if we're going to sit over there and call a man a pedophile and a registered sex offender for over a year, let's not be shocked when he calls us cunt. Storm is coming, getting in the water, but listening. You're getting in the water with the storm coming? Thanks, Sarah. Yeah, good. I would have missed it. Thank you, Trish. It just makes me so mad that all those women sit over there, and I guess it's going to seem like I'm white knighting for Jimbo and Kemper, or that I'm always sticking up for them. I would do that to anybody on this platform that's a man. It's not like they sat over there and called him a meanie poo-poo head and he's calling him a cunt. They sat over there for over a year. Well, about a year. Almost a year. They'll get so technical and then call me a liar. They sit over there and they call him a pedophile. 12 is 12. 12 is 12, Jimbo. And they even had Kemper as a registered sex offender. And then they're going to go crying. He called me a cunt. Yeah, because you're a cunt. Hey, Judo. Walk up to any man in your real life and call him a registered sex offender and a pedo and see if he greets you with a smile every day. And it's not like y'all have stopped and they're just keep on going. No, every day, every day, every day, every day. Every day somebody's got to say it. And it was just on my last nerve today. Hi, Bex. Bex said, I will never be okay with a 12-year-old being married off, nor am I okay with a DV. I'm a survivor. I'm a survivor also, Bex. But the biggest issue is, he thought she was 15. If you could see the picture, I wonder if I could find that picture of Jimbo real quick. Let me see if I can find that picture of Jimbo real quick. I'm going to try to do it while I'm on here. If it kicks me, I'll just see y'all tomorrow. But I'm going to try to find it right now because it's important to me. Well, I can't find it. If you could see the picture of Jimbo when he was just turned 15, you would see he looked like a kid. He looked like a kid too. And she looked like a kid. If you would have thrown him at a dance, you would have never picked out the 12-year-old. You could, it's not like she would, it's aggravating. I guess if you're seeing it as a 12-year-old child, but I don't know how to make it, I don't know how to explain it. You just have to, they look like they belong together. It wasn't like he was a grown man and she was a child. And Ernie can say she was 85 pounds. No. Jimbo says she was a big girl. He thought she was 15 for fuck's sake, and it was only for a few weeks, months, and it was divorced. It was legal. Jimbo was a child too. He was a dumb boy, an absolute dumb boy. Remington said, alpha male haters obviously still can't deal with whatever abuse. Yes. People don't understand. Jimbo was a boy too. He was a child. And it's not that anybody has to be okay with it. To each his own. And Jimbo even said he would not allow his daughter to do it. And if he had to do it over again, he wouldn't do it. You don't have to be okay with it. But people don't have to keep going on and treating him like a pedophile because he is not a pedophile. Scientific skeptic is the smartest man I know on here. And he agrees with me. He was not a pedophile. So you could call him a young bride Mary and all this, but don't call him a pedophile. And the only reason they're doing that, they're weaponizing the pedophile. They're just doing it when Mama T was his friend, and she even admitted it. When she was his friend, she didn't care. She only cared when she got mad at him. Now she cares. Now it's a big deal. Hi, Joe Mama, I can see you. Hi, Voices. And Beck said, I'm not trying to, I don't want you to think I'm yelling or being mean to you. I guess what it took for me was, because I said the same thing. I'm not even going to lie. I said the same thing, 12. But when I heard Jimbo tell the story, and everybody said, oh, yeah, that's Jimbo's story. Okay, well, it's Jimbo's story. And until we hear something different, Jimbo even offered Benny to interview his ex-wife, that lady. But you know what? They said, oh, no, Jimbo was faking it. Mo said it was responsibility of the parents to stop treating Jimbo like he's a predator. Yes. He should show some shame and remorse. He did. Shame. He does show remorse. My Lord. He never acted like it was okay. I don't know where the shame would come from because he thought she was 15. I guarantee you, I dated a 19-year-old boy when I was just turned 14. I told him I was 16. No one checked my ID. Not once did anybody that any of the boys I ever lied to check my ID. And she was driving a car. It's just frustrating. But they're only doing it. They're only doing it to weaponize it. It's the man obviously hasn't done anything in the last 32 years that they could bring up on him, so they bring this up. He's married. He's been married 32 years to the woman he married after that woman. They have 4 kids, 4 good kids. He's a substitute school teacher. He coaches basketball. If he was a pedophile, and the town he lives in, everybody knows, so it's not like, it's a secret. If he's trusted as a coach and a school teacher, and he's not gotten any trouble, he's not been caught talking to minors, he's not looked at a minor, he's not had tendencies to look for a minor, then what are we doing this for? But, and I'm not going to tell anybody to live their life, if you want to call him a pedophile, fine. But don't get shocked when he comes back and calls you a cunt. When you call him a pedophile, don't clutch your pearls and go hide behind your bonnet when he calls you a cunt. Expect it. Yep. I'm just saying, if a 16-year-old boy approached my 12-year-old niece, he'd catch hands. Yes, Bex, but that's your niece and a 17-year-old boy. This was Jimbo's family. I wish I could find the picture. Jimbo said if a 17-year-old boy approached his 12-year-old daughter, they would catch hands. But Jimbo's parents and that girl's parents didn't feel that way. Jimbo was a young, dumb boy, thought he was in love. She was a young, dumb girl, thought she was in love. The parents were to blame. They should have did something, April said, Bex, Jimbo feels the same way. He admits it was a mistake. Yeah. Beck said he wasn't 17. Yeah, I don't remember how. I can't remember. Got the ages all screwed up now. Mo, I think he did. Shit, I don't even know. But they both were minors. A pedophile is somebody that is attracted to a prepubescent child. Now, if this girl would have looked 12 years old like a prepubescent child, I didn't look like a prepubescent child at 12. I posted a picture on my community tab where I'm sure I looked at least 17. And I know when I was 14, I was getting in the bars here in town. And you had to be 18. Not one guy that I ever dated asked for my ID. Not one. It was a legal marriage. They got a divorce, But the big deal was she didn't come and say, hey, I'm 12 years old. He thought she was 15. She was driving a car. She obviously didn't look like a tiny little girl 12-year-old. There's all kinds of different 12-year-olds. There's 12-year-olds that look like they're still 8 years old. There's 12-year-olds that look like they're 15 years old. But the issue was, he was a child himself. I wish I could find that picture. So back things are a little different than they are now. Maybe a little bit, and my dad would have never went for it. But Jimbo thought he was in love. She thought she was in love. The mother wanted her to get married. He did, Bex. I mean, I don't know how come you don't think he didn't own it. I guess I just don't understand. If you haven't heard, he has never said that he thought it was appropriate. Never. Scatabout said, 666 is on live now saying she's going to sue Jimbo for messing with her subs. Yeah. Well, then Jimbo's got his attorney on his panel saying that she messed with his. Yeah. I sometimes wonder why I'm up here wasting my breath. What is the one rule about Nicolina? Class, what have I taught you about Nicolina? If it's coming out of her mouth, she's lying. Sure, just anytime she says something, just look at her and say, sure, Jan. Your attorney's over there? Sure, Jan. Sure, Jan. Mm-hmm. Nothing she says is true. She's not on this. No, she doesn't have an attorney. It's obviously a common practice because I've heard people doing it before. And if it was some kind of secret, you'd have to have some kind of account code or something. Maybe people think you're giving it as a gift. Here, have some subs. I don't know. What I do know is, Mom, she started it because she's the one that pointed out that Jimbo subs grew. Now, she doesn't watch Jimbo. Remember, she don't like Jimbo. So why is she watching his playboard so close that she knows the hour that the sub count went up? Sure, Jan. Sure, Jan. Mm-hmm. Don't even know why we even bother with her. Just ignore her. Joe says, when I was in the hospital, I lost my leg. I picked up the orderly. He was 21 and I was 16 and my mom to prove. The scientific skeptic tells the story. He was 13 years old and a 21-year-old woman seduced him, basically. He said he doesn't feel like a victim, although looking back later in life, looking back, he realizes he was a victim. But at the time, he didn't feel like a victim. But now he does. Moses, how the hell do you expect someone to act? Oh, went too fast. The real gypsy soul said, I stand at the stand. Hey, beyond stupid, we are not. Buttercup baby, Jimbo's not a pedo. No. Yeah, Jimbo, the mom did just dump her on Jimbo. But it could have been many reasons. We don't know. But dang, it was legal. Hey, gamer girl, the court approved it. The mom approved it. The dad approved it. Everybody approved it. They had to prove it. So, please, folks, just give the man a break. He's been happily married for the last 32 years, and he's a good man. The only thing they can, they're just doing that because they're at war with him. When they were happy with him, they didn't give a shit. Okay, well, my public service announcements is over. Let's go see what Jim was talking about over it. Miss me with that shit. Somebody want to put that link in there? And I'll meet y'all over there. Thanks for coming and tuning in for the breaking news. Talk to you later.